Good morning, everyone. It's Fiona from the Facebook page Angelic Inspiration. I thought I'd do a card today. It's Tuesday, the 29th of November. So the card that I pulled is Stop Worrying, and it's from Mary Jack's A Pocketful of Angels Oracle card deck. So stop worrying. Your angels don't worry about you. They simply believe in your strengths and abilities and ask that you do the same about both yourself and other people too. Take a step back and ask the angels to take care of you, the person, situation you are worrying about, and then resolve to turn your mind to other stress-free thoughts and activities. Think and act with a positive outlook. Believe that the angels will look after you and everything for you, and enjoy the renewed inner calm those actions will bring. Tell your worries to the angels, they'll understand, then pass on the burden to their safe, loving hands. So basically, at the moment, there's a lot of anger and a lot of tension and a lot of frustration around people and a lot of worry. And worrying is natural and it's human, but worrying doesn't make the situation any better, any easier, or any less stressful. So if you can try and sit down and turn the worry into a positive and think about the good things that this situation might bring with them, like if you're worried about money, worrying about money doesn't serve anybody. In certain instances you have to worry about it. I understand that, and it's airy fairy of course of me to say don't worry about money. Of course, if you're trying to meet bills and so on and so forth, focus on being able to pay those bills, being able to stay in your homes, being able to think about the things that you could maybe sell or things that you could do without in order to be able to do those things. There's things that are not necessities, even though society might have us believe that they are necessities, and so on. If you're worried about somebody's health, focus on trying to find the light in that, finding ways to bring hope to that worry. If you're worried about your relationships, focus on what's good in your relationship, focus on bringing harmony into it. Or if sometimes you have to let the relationship go, then focus on going about how to do that, how to bring that about. There's so many things that we can worry about. We worry about our children, we worry about our possessions and war and global things. Always try and look for a starting point, and that be yourself and then anybody else involved in your situation before you extend that further and further and further across the globe. Because you have to be happy. When you start being happy, everyone else around you starts being happy. Negative people will start falling away. That's quite a natural thing. If you ask for positive friends and positive situations and positive workplace, positive everything in your life, then it is natural for people to fall away from the new that you've asked for. If somebody around you is constantly negative and their life isn't very good, blah blah blah, and it drags you down, lowers your vibration, something will happen and that person will fall away. And there was a flyaway card on the wings of a dove. Our angels believe that every one of us should feel loved, secure and cared for. They are working with you at this time to bring you the love that you deserve. Sometimes we have to wait for that special someone to come into our lives. If you feel that this is the case with you, then please be open to meeting your significant other very soon, most probably in a situation that you would never ever have expected. So there you go. The angels will deliver what you ask for, but it's not for you to decide how that's going to happen or when that's going to happen. Those things need to be let go of. So if you're looking for a new relationship or a renewal in your relationship, those things will come about. If you've asked for them, they will happen, but they won't happen in the way that you think they will. So whatever is meant for you will come to you, and sometimes there's lessons to be learned in hardships. Once you've learned those lessons, things will change, but try not to see them as negative, because even the hardest things, and believe me, I have been through some very hard things in my life, and I've come through them, and I'm probably maybe still do some hard things. We never stop learning, and we don't learn from just having fluffy lives. We learn from having some knocks and some bruises and scars to carry along with us. But what we do need to learn is to look back and see the beauty and the lessons, and how those things have affected us and brought us to where we are now. Because if those things hadn't happened, then we wouldn't be who we are now. And I also always advise people to then, maybe if they believe in past lives, to look at their past lives, or find someone who is able to help them look at past lives, because a lot of the patterns that we repeat in this life, things that our soul has already been through in a past life but didn't really deal with. I hope that's helped you in some way. I hope you all have a beautiful, beautiful day, and remember that you have to speak to the angels in order for them to help you. If you don't speak to them, they can't help you. You have a free will, and their job is to listen and help you, but not until you've asked. There's only very rare occasions where an angel will step in and help you. And sometimes, you know, I don't even have words to ask the angels. I just say, just help me, help. And they do. It doesn't happen instantaneously. It could happen 5 minutes later, half an hour later, an hour later, or 24 hours later. But it does happen. Things will be put in your way to make you feel better. That's a promise. I promise you that. Anyway, again, have a beautiful day, and I shall speak to you soon. Bye.